go. Okay, I'm rolling.
Hola!
All right, we just got to the office and I kind of have a crazy idea. Check this out. This is our office. This is like the side door. This is the entrance you can only get into if you have the right key. But check this out. Okay, so here's the deal. Right here, it doesn't look like much, right? You see these blue stair-looking things like a marching band would use?
Right there, there's the ATM. It's a smaller ATM, I feel like.
Look at that. I think that nobody even knows this thing exists. This thing used to be called Sportsplex Gym. Now it's a Gold's Gym. They don't even use this stuff. This is like all the garbage that just sits here. The building was purchased by somebody else. It has new owners. This thing's been here for 8 months. It's never been used. There's no way there's gonna be money inside of it. You guys have been asking us forever, do what's inside of an ATM. So I wanna get it out and see what it looks like. I've asked a few of the other tenants.
I think it's a bad idea.
All right, we're gonna get some help. See if Matt and Hunter can help us move all this junk and get in there. Matt, Hunter, I need your help. Come help us real quick with something. Just need your muscle. We've been seeing this ATM here forever, and I've always wanted to do what's inside of an ATM. I don't think it's anybody's.
I mean, it's been here for like a year. I guess.
Check this thing out. Okay, flip it up. Let's see what this thing looks like. Look, it's even open already. What?
That's like a thankful. Look at this thing. What?
Dude, this is a legit ATM. It doesn't look like it's ever been used though.
Yeah, it looks brand new.
Oh, I almost dropped it. And that is how you get an ATM into your office. Probably doesn't need a disclaimer, but don't steal ATMs from people.
What?
8 months in there, I feel like that's long enough to be like public domain. The little light's turning on. Okay.
Whoa.
Oh, this is already a broken, we determined.
Yeah.
Look at this, Microsoft Windows reboot. So it does use 2010. Yeah, see, I told you this is old. Money plus CE.
Ooh, money.
That makes sense, money.
That's smart.
Oh, the ding. Please wait while loading. It's like sending my data to some terrorist group. All right, guys, at this point of the video, let us know in the comments, what do you think we should do with this?
Well, next we should return it.
So, this metal on the side feels super flimsy. I'm gonna go warn the neighbors. Yes!
Okay, that actually really hurt.
That's why we don't let Lincoln break things. Okay. There's quite a bit of sparks. I should probably move some stuff. Wow.
Do you guys have like a fire extinguisher? We do have one right there.
Right there. I think we just killed the breaker. No fires, so that's good. No fires, but okay, we got some smoke. I'm gonna turn on the air. I really don't want the fire alarm to go off. I wonder if it would spray.
Only if it gets hot enough to.
Oh, gotcha.
That table seemed to be doing a good job.
Dude, this thing is crushing it. Man, that did not go as smooth as I thought. All right, changing plans. This is gonna take forever, maybe. I'm gonna try doing this little thin part right here that feels like it's thin. foot hammer is not as strong. Do we have a sledgehammer? Gosh. Oh, it's screwed in right there. No wonder. Oh, we got the first layer off. Look inside of this thing. We've got all the components of it. Where's the money? We've got to somehow get through there to see where the money section is, the money part. Ugh. I feel like a caveman. There's some stuff in this smoky room. One of them involves a key.
Now the screen's even more dust.
This whole thing just opened up. Okay, here's what's inside of an ATM.
You see
this is the top part.
You see this button right here, and you just want to push it.
I know, you just want to push it. Okay, so we have two different sections. This is the top section of the ATM, but I can't get into the bottom section from this top section. Okay, here's the deal, guys. Look right there. Do you see that? That is the little part that slides over to lock the safe. That right there, here's what I think is gonna happen. If I can get a screwdriver in there and unscrew those 4 screws,
That's
we might...
the longest screwdriver I have ever seen.
This is pretty long. I didn't even know we had it.
Do it.
Okay. There we go, just that little screw right there.
There's 2 on this side. There's probably some on the other.
Maybe, hopefully not. There we go. There's another one. Ow!
Is he bleeding?
I will be. It's sharp metal. Screwdrivers are not my favorite thing. I like saws so much better. Dang it. That probably sparks more than anything we've ever cut open. Can I do it like this? No. Oh my gosh. I feel like my hair was catching on fire. All that so I can undo this screw. Oh! Buddy, I did it! Watch what happens here. Now that I took off all the screws, when you lift this up,
Whoa, 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 whoa!
it comes up and over. And I'm in. We are in! Oh my gosh.
What is this?
There's a plastic bin.
I think that's the money.
There's a plastic bin.
Can you take it out? This is cool.
If this has money in it, I'm gonna feel really bad about this entire project and question whether we should even put this on YouTube.
Yeah.
So we basically just stole an ATM. Let's go to the table. I'm a little nervous about this one.
Yeah. Da-da-da-da-da.
Oh my
no.
gosh.
Oh.
Full of money.
Okay.
Is this real money?
They're all 20s.
Oh my gosh, how much money do you think this is?
They're all 20s.
What?
They're all 20s.
We have 13 piles. Each of them have $1,000 inside of it, meaning
This isn't very good.
this is $13,000.
Dad, this was a really bad idea.
It's maybe the worst thing we've ever done in my life. I've never stolen anything, and all of a sudden I have $13,000. What?
This is... I don't know what to do with all of this.
We got money! We got money! April Fools! Yes! No, we're not gonna steal an ATM. No! This is our own ATM, and this is our own money that we put in the ATM. It's April Fools. It's April 1st,
And then we got a bunch of-
2018. This is real money though, so
Then
Lincoln,
we've got a
we
bunch
gotta
of
pick all this back
$1
up.
bills.
We did have a lot of ones in here, but if every one of those ones were 20s, this would have been $13,000. It holds up to $15,000 in here. Yes, this is our own ATM. We hid it downstairs by the stairs, so please don't ever even think about stealing an ATM. It is bad news, bad
Yeah.
idea. You would go to jail for a super long time. This is just our April Fool's joke, and it ties in because what's inside of an ATM, we really do want to show you this. Here's what's inside of the ATM, really. this pushes it against the wall and it sucks it down into the bottom part of the bin, which is right there, which was the face that Lincoln said was a face, into one of these areas right here.
It's like a face paint.
And then it sucks it up to the top. Lincoln, show them what it does up here. Once the money comes up, there's a motor on here. You have these different bands that go through it. That's really what's inside of an ATM. We did it. We cut open an ATM.
So I hope we fooled you.
We probably didn't, because we're not the greatest of actors.
This is not
Oh, say it,
good.
start over.
This is not good. This is not
Dad,
good.
just say-
Dad, this is not.
Be like,
Dad,
it's a really
this was
bad
a.
idea. Like,
Dad, this was
oh,
a.
wait, tell me.
Dad, this was a really bad idea. Yeah.
But that was a lot of fun.
That was awesome.
And we hope that you guys have, even though it's April Fool's Day, we hope you have a very happy Easter.
Don't get fooled.